Hello and welcome to the first episode of documenting my life as a content creator. 3 years ago I started creating content. I took pictures and videos of camper vans that I had built for my camper van business. Then I switched to giving DIY advice and tips on how to build camper vans, and that's kind of like where my page started to take off and I was getting more of a following. And then the end of last October, I decided to make more outdoorsy adventure content because I just love that stuff. So the last 6 months, since the start of the year, I've been posting pretty consistently, nearly every day, and I've just been loving it. The shift has been really, really good. So this weekend I'm in the Blue Mountains and I'm actually shooting my first kind of big paid gig for a brand. I've done a few smaller like free things and a few like freelance photography, videography gigs, but this would be my first kind of let's say influencer based piece of content. I didn't actually get the work directly through Sea to Summit, so a photographer, Dagan, he's running the shoot. He needed some talent and he also wanted the talent to be a content creator to share a video on his page. So I'm going to be in some photos and UGC videos and then sharing content on my page as well. I'm really excited about it. I'm basically just going camping for one night with a couple of other people, shooting some content and testing out some gear. It's the morning, we just camped last night and we're just kind of here in the Blue Mountains. That was like kind of our campsite. It's absolutely amazing views like all around. We got up early, did some shooting before the sunrise. Now we're just gonna have some breakfast and then get back to some shooting some more content, but it's just amazing up here. I've actually never been here before, so I'll definitely be coming back to this spot. We're just in our second location of the shoot. We're on a Sunday afternoon now. We wanted to get another shot of like a bivvy setup with a really good view. We couldn't really get that at the first location, so this place is absolutely sick anyway. Like the view is just incredible. I've not been on this side of the Blue Mountains before, so really, really amazing. I'm definitely going to be coming back here again. Look at where we are. Honestly, I think the coolest part of this trip has been not just shooting the content, but actually just the locations. Like we had to do a bit of a scramble to get up here and it's honestly just been wicked, and I've found so many cool spots that I'm definitely going to be going to again. But like look at it down there. The guys are just shooting, but it's actually not on the edge of a cliff. It kind of like jumps down a little bit. But yeah, like this big rock over here, apparently this one really, really good for rock climbing. To me that seems insane. Like I'm absolutely scared of heights. I've done bouldering before, but yeah, like rock climbing up that looks insane. But yeah, what an amazing place this is. The Blue Mountains in all of its beauty. It's been a few weeks since the shoot, as you can tell by my facial hair. But yeah, had a really fun time. It was my first time being a talent and it was something new, definitely. There was a lot of kind of like getting the tent out of the tent, pump the mat up, put it down, getting the sleeping bag out of the sleeping bag. So yeah, it was an interesting experience. I had a lot of fun. The four of us, we all got on really well, and it was basically kind of just like going camping with friends and shooting content, which was really, really fun. I actually got the job because I met Dagan at Explorer Fest a few months ago. I introduced myself to him at the festival. He was photographing the festival. He was photographing the festival, and I introduced myself because I saw him on Instagram, and we just had a little chat. And then I saw on Instagram before the shoot that he was shouting out for content creators, so I just gave him a message and then we had a little back and forth, and then that's how I got the gig. So I want to talk a little bit more, I suppose, about networking. This year I've done a lot of networking. Previously, when I was creating content about the vans, I didn't really do much networking. I was just, like by myself creating content on vans. But this year I put myself out there a bit. I went to Explorer Fest where I met a lot of other creators and brands, and that was really good. Especially meeting the other creators, like learning how they work within the industry, different rates that people charge, what people do for free. It was a great way to just kind of connect with other people and just learn a bit more about what I'm going to be doing, and essentially like potentially what it might look like to be a creator full time. One of the things that has actually helped me the most since starting my photography kind of journey has been attending Sony workshops. Now, Sony have a thing called Sony Scene where they hold events, and some of them are paid, some of them are free, and you just go and just kind of like shoot things that you may not usually would shoot. So I've done photography workshops, I've done action sports workshops, basically things to help improve my photography and videography. You're with a Sony Scene ambassador, Sony ambassador, and they will kind of teach you and tell you all about, shutter speeds and what you should be using and different techniques in that scenario. So that has been a really, really big help, and has helped me learn a lot basically in my career. So I was thinking, let's take you to one. So I just got to 5 Dock here in Sydney, and we're actually, you can see behind me, we're at a skate park, and we're going to do like a BMX workshop, like shooting BMX with flash. So it's going to be, pretty interesting, because I haven't done much flash stuff in the past, so yeah. Really sick in the skate park. They got some fill lights set up, constant lights, and we're working with a flash. It's really cool. And then the awesome thing about coming to the Sony workshops is they actually bring loads of gear as well, so you can test out the gear. Like I just tested out the A1 Mark II, like that was sick. Got some awesome photos on that. I just chucked my SD card in, and then get like the awesome high quality videos. Trying not to shoot the shadows in my face. But yeah, this is wicked. Just finished the Sony workshop, and the guys are just behind me just kind of like packing up. But yeah, it was really, really good fun. Loads of BMXers doing like jumps, and we did some portrait stuff as well. Definitely learned a lot about flash. I'm going to buy a flash soon. So yeah, because I want to do some like freezing motion with like the trail running stuff I've been doing at the moment, so that'll be pretty cool. But yeah, see you back at the house where the light's a little bit better. Okay, so I'm not actually back in the house, I'm at the local park, but it's been raining the last few days in Sydney, and I thought, whilst it's nice and sunny, get out and shoot some content. In a few weeks since I shot the workshop, as you can see by the facial hair, I just got the mustache, but I really enjoyed just going out there and shooting all the BMX stuff. It was really, really cool. I've been going to the Sony Scene workshops now for about 2-ish years. Found a lot of value in them, just from meeting other creatives to learning different skills. This is my second flash photography workshop, so I'm getting a bit more knowledge about flash, and just meeting other creatives and just seeing different perspectives on things I find personally really useful. If you get an opportunity, book onto a Sony Scene workshop or with any of your camera brands and just go out there and meet some creative people, because I didn't really have any creative friends before I started going to the workshops, and now I have a good network of people and some good friends I can go out and shoot with in my spare time. So thanks for watching, and I'm actually going to show you the Seed Summit video and the video I created for the Sony workshop as well. So until next time.